folks. Your friendly neighborhood old soldier coming at you again today, for this week anyway. Where yesterday it was darn near 90 degrees, woke up this morning and it's 52 degrees outside. Yep, welcome to North Carolina, at least the east part. It is what it is. Anyway, that's for you, Brother Kyle. Got to get that in there. I really appreciate Kyle Love. If y'all don't know who he is, go check out his channel. It's good people. Him and JX586, Crazy Scotsman, Alan B Pro, Pro Carry Trucker, and about 1,000 others that right now escape me, and forgive me if I forgot to mention your channel. I'm kind of a man on a mission today anyway. Refinancing the house. The appraisal come back with good figures, but I got to do a couple minor repairs. Should have already done it. Got to put some handrails up on the porch and the stoop for the VA to say, yeah, it's good to go. But they appraised my house at $330,000, folks. Ain't that something? So that really gives me hope. If I ever decide to sell, I'm gonna make my money and then some, and push out to the mountains and live on some high ground somewhere in a family compound. All right, enough of the trivial stuff. Been a lot of stuff going on in the news. The big talk right now, and I'm not going to stay on it for long, but Elon Musk and his purchase of Twitter. Now, Elon Musk is not a conservative by any stretch of the measure. But I wouldn't call him a liberal either. I'm not sure how you classify the man, other than extremely intelligent and got a lot of money. And he's bought Twitter, and with the promise of restoring free speech to that social media platform, which is a good thing in and of itself. It's like newspapers. Newspapers are only as good as the journalists or reporters that work for them. And when you get a newspaper or journalist that hires nothing but people that are going to echo one side of a story or issue or platform, that whole periodical, if you will, becomes skewed and slanted. Okay, pretty much most of the printed media today, the popular ones that are out there, majority slant left. Just call it the way I see it. So, with that being said, his buying out Twitter, it's good in many ways, but other ways it could be dangerous. But if he returns those people that got their accounts banned or deactivated involuntarily by the corporation, by all means. So, enough on Twitter. There has been a lot of things going on with gun control, still in the news. And then there's also representatives in Congress that are making news for doing stupid stuff. One being a representative here from this state apparently showed up at the Charlotte airport with a handgun in his bag when he got to the TSA checkpoint. Now, they say Representative Cawthorn's not the first time, this is the second time it's happened. Once before at the Asheville Regional Airport. To be quite honest, I I don't know if it was accidental or if he was doing it intentionally just to see if the TSA was doing their job. If you've heard him speak on the floor of Congress, he is not a dumb man. So I can't see him accidentally leaving a gun in the bag. And this is my opinion. I think we should be allowed to carry our firearms on a plane. Yeah, I do. Oh, so that could be considered terroristic. I don't give a rat's rear end what the TSA or FBI thinks. It's my opinion that if you can legally carry a firearm, you should be allowed to carry it on a plane. Because to tell you what, it'd be a lot less people trying to take one over if they knew that X amount of people on the plane had firearms. Just my 3 cents worth there, boys and girls. So, back to Representative Cawthorn. The only thing I can think of is he was testing the system. Again, my opinion. But if he was so scatterbrained to show up and have it in his carry-on luggage, the people of his district need to rethink about putting him back in office. But I saw a video yesterday from Colin Noir. Some of y'all like him, some of you don't. I'm fine with that either way. I like to hear him talk because he's 9 out of 10 times he is spot on with whatever he's talking about. In other words, he does his research. Okay? He does his research. I don't care for his position with the NRA. That's between him and the NRA, though. I'm not an NRA supporter. I stopped following the NRA years ago. I'm a Gun Owners of America member. But he is he does advertise for USCCA, which I highly recommend. And no, I don't get paid to plug them. But I will tell you, I like having that assurance that something, God forbid something happens, I got to pull my firearm on somebody. The insurance is there to provide for a lawyer, bail, other legal expenses. So with that being said, back to this video he recently put out. It was to basically dispute the points that the governor of New Jersey, I believe it was, had put about common sense gun control. And Mr. Noir nailed it on the head, point for point. I mean, he stuck it to him. And like he pointed out that New Jersey already has a gun registry, one of the few states that does, but it still doesn't stop criminals from getting guns. He talked about this, you're gonna have to forgive me on this, but something to do with the micro palm. So in other words, putting some type of micro print on a shell casing, in order that if somebody shoots that gun with that, they can go after the person who, and then just on and on. And Mr. Noir came up with about 10 different scenarios where that doesn't work. And I want to say part of it, the government, talking about, I call it the RoboCop technology, because if you ever watched that movie, I think it's the second one. It might have been another movie I'm thinking about, but where the gun is encoded to the palm of the owner to be able to shoot. Okay. I can see that being a viable measure in an extent to where only the person whose palm matches on that would work. But there again, a firearm is a mechanical device that, you can always find a workaround over electronic technology to make it fire. Just saying. Talked about the universal background checks, how, if nobody else is reporting into the system, those are moot, okay? Anyway, that's once again for you, Brother Kyle. Just wanted to get that out there today. Just, give me your thoughts below, what you think on what we talked about this morning. Like I said, it's just a rambling of a few things. I've been on here in a few days, just been dealing with refinancing the house and doing the things got to get done for that, and generally trying to get a little bit better. My old back's been giving me a fit, still is. I'm gonna catch what today, putting up these handrails. Should have done it already anyway. But headed to Lowe's to get the wood to do the job, and I'm dreading seeing that bill. But hey, get this refinance done, get some things paid off with the equity, be able to get back to traveling again. Well, potentially eventually get to come out and see some of you folks that I talked to but have not met in person yet that I'd love to. Till then, my friends, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay armed, keep your eyes open, keep your ear to the ground, keep your head on a swivel. And we'll talk to all y'all later. God bless, take care.